Expectations for the Layer 2 platform have remained high even as the end of the year approaches, making Shibarium, without a question, the most anticipated project among the Shiba Inu community. The platform's development team has been delivering updates throughout the year, but they've all been futile because Shibarium is yet to be released. However, it seems that the Shiba Inu community may rejoice at this latest development. Don't stop viewing the video before you get into the meat of the matter. If you're well-versed in the world of Shiba Inu, you'll know that Shibarium was supposed to begin beta testing in the third quarter of 2023. It's logical to assume that the development team wasn't able to do what it stated it would regarding Shibarium, given that we're nearing the end of the year and Shibarium hasn't yet entered beta testing. The lack of information in this area has been particularly frustrating for the Shiba Inu community. So far, the community's efforts to uncover clues have yielded only dissatisfactory results. The Bowen Shiba Swap Twitter feed, however, may have uncovered some valuable clues. CNN.com has apparently become a Shibarium, a mess, and if you go there now, you'll be taken to the Shiba Swap page instead. That preparations are being made for the launch of Shibarium, as per Bowen Shiba Swap. That's intriguing, but it's possible it's just fan fiction. A lover of the Shiba Inu breed may have bought the domain name Shibarium CNN.com and set it up to send visitors to the Shiba's WAP site. The fact that the development team has said nothing regarding a Shibarium ESPN.com site lends credence to this theory. Nonetheless, what do you think? Is that a genuine clue, or just someone making something up? Nonetheless, as the year draws to a close, we can take pride in Shiba Inu's accomplishments while we wait for the release of Shibarium. One notable change is the continued rise in the number of long-term Shiba Inu owners, having reached 50% only a few weeks ago. Since most Shiba holders are in it for the long haul, this means that they are diamond hands whose decision to hold is unaffected by the fact that the wider crypto market is not what it should be. What? That can't be tolerated. Only 4% of Shibs had been held for fewer than 9 months at this point. It's safe to assume that Shiba Inu have successfully eliminated their paper hands. The market value of Shiba Inu should remain relatively unchanged as a result of this. The argument is that paper hands in a market could put the value of an asset at risk if they suddenly pulled their money out at the first hint of trouble. Since there are now fewer paper holders of Shib, the price has a chance to rise on its own. At the very least, this is what can be achieved in principle. How things actually play out remains to be seen. As the year winds down, it's also noteworthy that Shiba Inus have attracted whales. Before we get to that, you should know that the station gives away 100,000 Shib every day to viewers who enter the giveaway. It's as simple as subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment. In Japan, they are called Shiba Inus. The best of luck to you. We only recently discussed how whales appeared to be losing interest in Shiba Inu. Whales have always loved Shib, but recently they've begun selling out for whales. For the time being, at least, it appears that Shib has regained the favor of the largest whales, and that they are once again purchasing large quantities of the token. Shib was recently recognized as one of the top 10 most acquired tokens by the top 100 dead whales in just 24 hours by Whale Stats, a platform that records the activity of the largest crypto whales. Within the same time period, it was one of the top 10 tokens bought by the top 2,000 dead whales. These acquisitions were undertaken despite, or maybe even more so because of, the fact that Shib prices are not ideal, right? Do you anticipate a period of wild price inflation in Shib as we ring in the new year? Experts' predictions of a price increase for Bitcoin suggest that it well might. You probably already know why I brought up Bitcoin before we get into it. For the uninitiated, however, Bitcoin's actions often have repercussions throughout the crypto market, including Shib. If the price of Bitcoin goes up, the price of most cryptocurrencies will follow suit. Now that we have that out of the way, some analysts predict that by 2024, Bitcoin will have surpassed gold as the world's hardest asset, just as its price skyrocketed then. By extrapolating from prior financial market events in particular, the uncoupling of the dollar from gold in 1971, they conclude that the next several years will be fantastic for Bitcoin. Caprio Investments, a research and trading organization, produced it. And here's something they stated: because gold was so much smaller back then, and Bitcoin is even less significant now. Through 10 years of inflation and sky-high interest rates, it was able to make significant progress. That's why we think Bitcoin will achieve similar success, and even more before the end of this decade. A discussion of inflation hedges, including gold vs Bitcoin, was also brought up. People prefer gold as an inflation hedge rather than Bitcoin, in part because Bitcoin's market cap is only 2.5% of gold's. Caprio, though, thinks that this dissimilarity is precisely why Bitcoin is ready for a pump. The Bitcoin price seems to have a lot of room to continue rising. Being aware of all this and how Bitcoin's actions impact the broader cryptocurrency market, there is little reason to doubt that Shib's price will rise in the years to come. Meanwhile, Shiba has a market cap that's even smaller than Bitcoin's. If we accept Capral's reasoning, this suggests that Shib's price still has capacity to expand, an increase that might begin as early as 2023. However, do share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Lastly, a glance at the crypto industry as a whole. For all the things it disrupted, FTX's demise was one of the crypto market's largest losses this year. First, users should rest assured that centralized exchanges have sufficient assets to withstand a huge withdrawal because they are required to disclose their reserves. Additionally, many cryptocurrency holders moved their holdings from centralized to decentralized exchanges. The biggest, though, is that the fall of the FTC has brought to light problems within the cryptocurrency sector, particularly with respect to centralized exchanges. Check out how Cointelegraph describes it. Their challenges are straightforward yet far-reaching. These schemes trick even the most astute and skeptic investors into thinking they're safe. For as long as the market remains bullish, both natural and artificial declines in publicity have a similar effect. Fewer stories concerning bankruptcies and questionable histories make it into print. When this is not the case, we experience the negative effects of complacency. It appears that these problems wouldn't have become so apparent if FTX hadn't failed when it did, leading many crypto holders to decide to move their assets from centralized exchanges to decentralized ones or to employ self-custody wallets. Because of the lack of security, self-custody wallets provide their own set of problems. However, some investors are opting for self-custody wallets out of apprehension that a centralized exchange may fail. In light of this, the year 2023 raises the question of whether or not centralized wallets will survive. Have you thought about moving your tokens away from a centralized wallet? Use the space below to let us know what you think. The video has now ended. Please hit the like button and drop a line in the comments if you found this video entertaining. With the YouTube formula, this is a huge help. Also, I'd appreciate it if you could show this video to as many people as possible. The word must be spread. I wish you the happiest of holidays.